Alright, let's write another discussion essay. This one is also from IELTS Academic 12. As usual, we need to understand the statement and the instruction. In a number of countries, some people think it is necessary to spend large sums of money on constructing new railway lines for very fast trains between cities. Others believe the money should be spent on improving existing public transport. So it's about constructing new railway lines for very fast trains between cities. And there are two views here. View 1, it is necessary to spend large sums of money on that. And view 2, this money should be spent on improving existing public transport. So you need to discuss both views and then give your opinion. We've talked about this before. When we say we need to discuss, it means we should say why those people hold view 1 and why people in view 2 believe in that. And then you should give your opinion. You can say either you agree with view 1 or view 2 or totally have a different view. So it's time to decide. For view 1, they think like that because it can provide social and economic advantages. And view 2, they think like that because it can solve current problems. In my view, I support view 1. So again, both sides of the argument should be presented with enough support and explanation for both. It's time to write as usual. The first thing we write is the paraphrase. Some believe substantial funds should be invested in building new high-speed railway lines connecting cities. Others think this money would be better utilized to enhance existing public transportation systems. Substantial, a lot or a large amount of something. Fund, money that is set aside for a specific purpose. Utilize, to use something for a particular purpose. Enhance, to improve something. Now, in order to complete my introduction, I will answer the question here briefly. I think constructing these new lines is a worthwhile investment that can contribute to advancing transportation infrastructure. Construct, to build. Worthwhile, something that is worth the effort. Advancing, making progress. Infrastructure, the basic structures and facilities needed for the operation of a society. So in my first body paragraph, I will discuss view 1. In the second one, I'll discuss view 2. And in my conclusion, I'll summarize all the main points. So for the first view, I said it can provide social and economic advantages. The vast investment in the new railway lines can bring socioeconomic advantages. Vast, extremely large or extensive. Socioeconomic, relating to social and economic factors. Now I need to explain what those advantages are. Firstly, such projects facilitate efficient inner-city travel, reducing the time spent on commutes and enhancing overall productivity. This accommodates the needs of a rapidly growing urban population and promotes economic development by enabling the swift movement of goods and people between key economic hubs. Facilitate, to make something easier. Efficient, operating quickly and effectively. Commute, the journey to and from work or school. Accommodate, to fit the needs of something. Swift, happening quickly or without delay. Economic hub, a central area where many economic activities take place. Now let's explain more. Moreover, these well-connected urban centers become hubs of cultural exchange and attract diverse businesses and industries. Diverse, having many different things. Now one example will complete my paragraph. For example, railways that connect European countries have led to a rich cultural interchange between these cities, boosting tourism, trade, and collaboration in various sectors. Interchange, the exchange or interaction of different things. Boost, to improve something. Collaboration, working together toward a common goal. Now, the second view. I said it can solve current problems. In contrast, so I start with in contrast because I want to discuss the opposite view. In contrast, directing large sums toward improving existing public transportation systems is considered a more pragmatic approach as they are more affordable for people. Sum a certain amount of money. Pragmatic, able to provide effective solutions to problems. Approach, a way of dealing with or doing something. Affordable, something that is reasonably priced or can be afforded. Now I need to explain. This focus on upgrading and expanding current public transport networks ensures a more reliable and accessible transport system for a broader population segment, particularly in economically disadvantaged areas. Ensure, to make sure that something happens or is certain. Reliable, something that can be trusted or depended on. Accessible, easy to reach or obtain. Segment, a part or section of something. Disadvantaged, having fewer advantages than others. Now I need to explain more. Additionally, investing in the existing systems is a faster solution for today's pressing issues such as inefficiency and overcrowding than creating entirely new infrastructure for the future. Pressing, urgent, inefficiency, not working efficiently, and entirely, completely, or wholly. Now it's time to conclude. I will start with in conclusion, then I will summarize view 1 and 2. In conclusion, huge investments in cutting-edge railway infrastructure can contribute to socioeconomic benefits such as improved connectivity and economic and cultural growth. So that's view 1. Cutting edge, using the most advanced technology. Now the second view. However, it is essential to acknowledge the immediate and inclusive advantages of bolstering current public transport systems. Acknowledge, to admit or recognize the truth or existence of something. Immediate, needing attention without delay. Inclusive, including everyone or everything. Bolstering, strengthening or supporting something. Alright, I wrote 261 words for this essay, and I organized it in 4 paragraphs. In my introduction, I simply paraphrased the statement and answered the question. In the first body paragraph, I'll discuss view 1. In the second body paragraph, I discuss and explain view 2, and in my conclusion, I summarize all the main points. In this slide, you can find some of the points that gave cohesion to my writing. You could pause, take a screenshot, and have a read. Alright, hope you found it useful. Have a nice day.